The wrong camera.
Everything is wrong, buddy. I'm just working with what I got. All right. Okay, we're at the
C2 Arena. C2 Arena, James. It's been a long week, but not that long.
We're back at the C2 Arena, early morning again. We were like here for 7 a.m.
It's not early morning anymore.
Well, I'm still wrecked from it, but we got our last shoot off, and it's all done and dusted. How did you find it? The whole event.
It was fantastically organized. Like, I mean, like let's just say that DV did a fantastic job with a venue. The Nalokdal venue is just world class.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Top notch.
And the organization was incredibly smooth. Right, I mean, like if you think about this, like, oh yeah, we had a couple of snafus. So everybody's gonna have a couple of snafus,
oh, yeah.
and folks just managed to just sail smooth through this.
It was remarkable. And the energy of the fucking place.
Oh yeah,
I felt, when we stood on the line on Tuesday.
Yeah.
It just going around the building itself and seeing all the people, hearing all the different accents and languages, and then you go in and you're on the line and you're okay, you're composed, you're looking forward to it, you're giddy. But the energy, once you picked up on the room's energy, it was like, I could be in trouble here,
I mean, it's been, look, so the level of competition was fantastic,
crazy.
yeah,
Crazy.
And but the first day was super telling. Like, I mean, everybody scored bad.
Yeah, and the nerves were just all down the line.
Yeah,
all down the line.
I mean, the best competitors, right? People that are on the podium basically were shaking.
Yeah. There's a lot of ups and downs because I'd seldom watch the chart with the scores that come in, but the brother's always looking at it because that's how his brain works. So I'm sitting like, well, how's it all going? And it's like, fuck, I'm 8th, great, I'm in with a chance. And you're like, no, you're not, you fucking ages. It's just nerves for everyone else under there. I did my best when they did their worst. That's why I'm 8th. And now the truth of it has to reveal itself, and now I'm 15th. But
I mean, I'm not much better than you. I managed to claw my way up to 9th and stayed there.
Yeah, but you stayed there.
Oh yeah.
I went from 8 to 14 to 15 in 3 days. Oh, and I was thinking this boy got off mark as a dinger.
I mean, look, at this stage, it's not the bomb, mate.
These competitions, it's all the head.
Oh yeah.
Because we all know how to shoot. We all have had our great days out in other competitions. We're more than capable at doing archery, but it's the occasion and your relationship mentally with it.
Yeah.
That's what you're dealing with.
I mean, but at the end of the day, mental is a huge part of shooting, right?
Oh, yeah.
When my mental was great, I was shooting fantastic. When my mental is shit, I'm shooting passable.
But it's such a fucking litmus paper.
Yeah.
That's what it's like for the mind.
Yeah, no, but this is the indoor competition, right? I personally, like, don't mind me saying, but I fucking hate indoor.
I'm not a fan. I prefer the 3Ds. That's where my heart would be. But
well, I mean, I'm a field archer, you know that, right? But like, at the end of the day, indoor tells you the truth.
Yeah, it's all precision, like.
Yeah.
You want to have your precision on, because I was doing the indoors initially to kind of help with my outdoors.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was in my head. It's like, everyone else is having a competition. I'm training.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
I'm training for something else.
But that's the thing, right? But like, I do it that way, right? What I do is I shoot 3D for fun, right? I shoot indoor to test my form and test my mental. If my form and mental are all good, then that will show on indoor. And then I go and I compete in field competitions, and these are the tournaments that I care about.
They're fucking hard. They're really hard, aren't they?
Yeah. I did what I did. I did the Welsh champs, the Scottish champs, the UKIFAC last year. I did Poland didn't have a field champs. They'll have field champs this year. I'm flying over for that. And I did 1 day of the Irish Field Championship because my fucking friend got married on the second day. And he's an archer too.
Inconsiderate sod.
Yeah.
But field art, that's I prefer that all day long.
Yeah.
And I love doing the 3Ds. That's just such fun. It is. It makes archery fun. It makes when you get to the hard work for the field easier to do.
Yes, and you know what? But 3D is where we build community in some ways.
100%. I mean, I'd be texting with loads of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's people you wouldn't meet otherwise, and you get to see some fantastic landscape every Sunday.
Yeah,
Enough.
exactly. And you know what, I have to say in particular, like IFA, IFAF, and the field and the 3D competitions, the outdoor competitions, and even like the 3D competitions in Poland, because I fly to Poland for some competitions as well. They are inclusive. You have people from all walks of life. You have you have families. You have kids, and that means that you can actually properly build community. While I don't want to rap on like World Archery or like Archery Ireland, but the indoor competitions from Archery Ireland, they are harsh. It's basically standing in the room. And this indoor, like, yes, my daughter did fantastic. I'm gonna plug it in that she got 3 world records this weekend.
Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, build confidence again.
Yeah, but yeah.
You're next.
I mean, did she not score a European?
She broke some record.
Yeah, exactly, right?
She came second in her group, and she broke a European record.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice. But it's like you're saying, I'm all in agreement with you and pretty much everything you're saying. Like, is it Sebastian?
Yeah, Sebastian,
I was talking with Sebastian most of this morning about arrows.
Yeah, exactly.
I never have spoken that much about it, because Mark Daly might start talking to me about arrows, but you know me now. He might be telling me something in fucking Japanese. I don't know what he'd be talking about.
I can start talking to you about tuning your bow.
Oh, dude, that bow. It's not the bow's fault. We all know that. I'd be so looking at one of many problems. The one that's most obvious, I just don't even see it.
Yeah. No, I mean, this is why. So this is why working with a coach is super important, right? And actually trying to establish a relationship with one coach that can carry you through, right? I miss that a little bit, right? I mean, I'm the coach in our club, and when I want some coaching, I have to like drive over to Keith Hanlon and get some coaching from Keith. But I know for a fact that working with a coach pays off, right? Because they are able to channel your energy. Like, you have the energy, you have the want to achieve.
You just need direction and the touch.
Yeah.
But it's
not that much touch, mate.
It's true to say that a coach, not only do you need a coach, but you need the right coach for you.
Yes.
Personality.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you need to click. Yeah.
And that's fucking hard to find.
It can be. Yeah, it can be for sure. Right. I mean, I've seen coaches that I wouldn't want to work with, and I've seen coaches that I really want to work with. I'm lucky because the folks in my club can work with me, but there is another coach in our club, a very, very experienced archer as well, that has a slightly different attitude, right? And there is a few people that just click with him, right? And that is perfect, right? Because you're like, at the end of the day, the club starts pulling ahead, right? Well, we have Antonio in our club shooting medals he shot medals to the traditional recurve, now he's shooting medals in bow hunter, right? We have myself in bow hunter recurve. Paul started actually killing it in bow hunter recurve, right? Natasha is doing better and better and better on her own, right? Tamara is coming up. It's like I pretty much named everyone in our club.
But and they're all rising.
Yeah, exactly. It's
because I find I don't know, is it because the clubs I would have started with would have been compound bow heavy.
Yeah.
And so you're kind of out on your own, kind of just figure it out. And I'm untrained brain, kind of monkey man.
Yeah.
So if I'm left alone long enough, that's where
you're gonna fucking figure out something weird.
Yeah, I'll figure some weird shit out, and I'll make it work for me. But it'll just take me longer. But if I have the interest and the passion for it, that the length of time doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And that's where I think I am. So I'd nearly be clubs at this stage for me are more of an irritation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like I haven't the time to be spreading myself too thin. I need a lot of work.
I mean, yeah, but
I need to put a lot of time into that.
but that's at the end of the day. If there's three things about this, right? I mean, there is a discipline. Like if you basically go in the podcast, you basically go shoot your bow.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, go shoot your bow.
I was shooting in the rain, and it was it's funny. Someone could film this and show Peter.
No. How often do you shoot?
60 hours. The last 3 weeks, I've been shooting like every second day.
Every second day. Last 3 weeks, and before that?
Took a shit. Before that,
I've been shooting 3 to 4 times a week for the last 5 years.
yeah, that's
Right?
impressive. No, but you're happily set up in an established club that is an established timetable.
Yes.
And it's there's no way it's going to be. You can plan your week on it.
Yes, I do. My week is definitely very much planned around archery.
See,
right?
if I had this, I would plan this. But the way everyone lives their life differently, they have a different setup at home.
Yeah.
That accommodates them to do these things, and mine is not. I need a routine. I need a routine big time.
I mean, that's. I was telling pretty much everyone here. And there's no rap at anyone, right? There is no normal people. There's just undiagnosed people.
100. Well,
and if you
diagnose is a bullshit thing.
Yeah, but
everyone's
if you look
crazy.
Yeah, but if you look at the archery community, it is absolutely natural that a lot of people in the archery community are either somewhere towards the ADHD part of spectrum or towards the autistic part of spectrum, or both, right?
Yes.
Because both of these mental attitudes, because they're mental attitudes, they're just different norms.
Yeah.
They lean themselves to doing this, right?
Yes.
You can people that are towards the autistic. What they do is they dive in, and their head spins around the bow about the technology. They just basically hyper focus that way.
Yeah.
People that are ADHD find that there is a manual element in this. And then they still hyper focus on shooting the bow. They just go on to shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot, right? So the community is full of these diverse people, and then you automatically end up with people that need routine, because in both of these mental attitudes, the first thing that gets you on track is a routine. It's basically doing things on a
regular,
predictable.
Yes. Because it helps you. I mean, you're tuning your machine.
Yes.
And to tune your machine, you need to say, you just need like a fucking timetable.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it can't be changing. If it changes at all, then it fucks up. There's a knock-on effect. Because you might have other things that are equally needing a timetable.
Yeah.
And if that fails, then it's going to carry on to the
and then you're either super upset. Like if you're on the autistic side of the spectrum, you're super upset because that just messes with your brain. Something is wrong with a life.
Not that I know, but I imagine.
If you're more on the ADHD part of the spectrum, what happens is everything starts falling apart because now you lost the organization, and and there's this domino effect of everything falling, right?
Yeah.
And then before you pick yourself up and reconstruct your schedule, time is gone, right?
Time is gone, and your energy is gone.
Yes.
But it's like it becomes identity. You kind of project identity onto. Well, this is what I do.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Like, I'm an archer and I'm a climber. Those are two physical activities that I do in my life, and I identify through these and identify through the communities that I belong to, right?
Yeah, and I think that's fucking healthy as hell to have this.
Absolutely.
Because, in the industrial age we live in, it's like it seems to be some element of this so-called society, or any society, is trying to eradicate this get-together stuff.
Yeah.
And I think we need more get-together stuff. People need to meet people.
I do think so. I do think that being outside, getting more community is super important.
Yes.
I think that when we gather around common interests, like archery, like I do gaming as well, like board gaming and card gaming, stuff like that. It's easier for people to be social without being social. People are socially awkward. We have a lot of people that are socially awkward. when they gather around something, it becomes a safe space. When we gather around archery, it becomes a safe space for all of us, and then that community flows naturally, and we just take all these people with their quirks. I deal with you, you deal with me.
Yeah, but that's it, because you've got that common ground and that common interest. And if you've a common interest, you think, well, they must be like me in some capacity.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's this, I can relate.
Yes.
And then, you grow, like you said, well, I put up with your crazy, and you put up with my crazy.
Yeah.
Like, well, why wouldn't I? You're shit on at this, and I'm kind of good at this.
Yeah.
And you swap notes and stuff. So I am liking those arrows over there. the orange and white tip ones. Incidentally, they're 600s, and I can shoot them both on my longbow and on my recurve bow. So while my longbow is out sick, or my recurve bow is out sick, I can shoot them on that.
Hey, look, a squirrel.
He called you a squirrel. But no, I'm just saying, oh man, all this talk about archery, and we're at the fucking European Indoor Champs, which was a triumph in every capacity.
Yes. Yeah,
The vibe, the energy, the people, the whole thing, the way it ran like a perfectly well-oiled machine.
Yeah, I mean, it just ran to the timer, right?
Yeah, because a lot of people were thinking over the recent champs, the national champs, that maybe, but it's different strokes for different folks.
There is
a different event, and it was awesome.
And let's say that this time the organizers were experienced. They were in an understanding of what needs to be provided, and they were asking for feedback before the event,
and for volunteers.
and for volunteers. And they were prepared. But this was a long time coming. They knew they're doing this. Like, I mean, the last time we had indoor champs in here in C2 Arena.
Nationals,
yeah, that was nationals, but that was specifically testing the venue for this event, right? And it was successful. And honestly, kudos to the committee, kudos to the organization committee of the event as well. Both IFAF committee and the event committee. The amount of work that happened behind the scenes to make this as seamless. It appears like there's no work that needs to be done, right?
Yeah.
Because it just works. For things to just work, it's just such an immense amount of effort.
It's like looking at the duck in the river. He's peaceful and calm, but underneath the surface of the water, he's paddling like a demon, and he just to keep going.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So it's kind of like that. But no, I think I'm delighted I got involved and came along and took part in this, even though I knew it was like, there's going to be assassins here, like assassins.
Oh, yeah. I mean, 100%.
You learn something by just watching these fuckers, and they are, even just talking with them, like talking to Jordan yesterday.
Yeah.
And he was talking about, I actually came last in my first European. I goes, really? There's hope.
Yeah. Look, Jordan in particular, I know Jordan. I've shot with Jordan so many times now because when I was in Scotland, I actually stayed over at his place. He's put such an insane amount of work to make this happen.
It's paying off.
Yeah, I mean, this is dedication. This is not a fluke. This is not.
No way. I mean, he's so consistently good.
Yeah, he is. I mean? Yeah.
It's just I was watching him on day one because he was after me, and just watching the flight of his arrow, the way they're all landing in the fucking X.
Yeah, I know.
Like, this guy's a precision machine.
Yep.
And it's just flawless. It was great to see. It was really great. It was like watching some cool golf.
Yeah. Look, this is the effect of training.
Yes. Yeah, well, he mentioned that. He goes, funny thing, the more you train, the luckier you get.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, right?
I was training.
Yeah.
But I've actually started talking to Dave Lee because he's got the, how would you say, there's like most days of the week, he's got his facilities available for 2 to 3 hours. He's got from fucking 20 yards to 30 yards indoors.
Yeah.
Outdoors, he can get as far as 80 yards. When I won my bronze medal in the national indoors, I was shooting a lot over there.
Yeah.
And I think I need to go back to that kind of regular setup that I know it's not going to move, it's not going to not be there.
Yeah.
If I'm there, it's there.
Yeah.
So if I have that and something I can run in that capacity.
And build it into your schedule. Just figure
100%,
out.
Because then it was in my schedule. It was like without fail, I had a minimum of 1 3-hour shot over there, but I'd have homework from it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at our space, then if it stays like today, I can get 30 yards at home and have 2 butts at home.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, but sometimes it's just, the wind is so, we're so high up, the wind is nuts.
I know, yeah.
So it's look, when you come to events like this, it makes you go, see, you know what you're doing wrong, pretty much everything, so you know what to fix, so get done.
Yeah, just go and
You
fix
get new
it.
impetus to do it.
Yes, I actually have now a setup on the 5 yards indoors because I'm like you, right? It would be rain, it would be actually pissing, it would be freezing, and you go like, I don't want to shoot into that bale outdoors. I have a bale at 5 yards indoors.
Yeah.
And when I need to work on fixing something, I work on the bale. I have targets this size set up on the bale, right? Smaller than the bunnies. And I basically, if I need to fix my shooting, I go to the bale, and it can be high, it can be low, and I basically shoot at 5 yards.
Well,
you can put that together in the garage.
I was thinking, because my studio is actually in a converted shipping container, a 20-foot shipping container.
Well, I mean, there you are.
Well, I was thinking if I opened the doors and I walked to the end by my table for the podcast and I shot out the door and I have, we'll say, the backstop maybe 10 yards from the... But would it clear the height, I wonder?
Honestly, just put a... so I bought... If you turn the camera around, you're going to show Jose, as usual.
Are you ready?
There's Jose. Go and order a Avalon target from Jose. Really, it's basically a pressed foam target that is...
I have this. I have 2 of them. I have a big and a small.
Yeah, just a small one, a tiny one.
Yeah.
And put it in that container, right by your podcast table. And you're in the entrance, and you just shoot in that container, the 6-yarders. Have you gotten the 20 on the bunnies on the flint round?
No.
Huh?
I have faces for the flint round.
Yeah, just put it up and shoot. Try to get your 20s.
Yeah.
Keep shooting and work on one thing at a time.
I was just worried that I'd fucking catch the light or the ceiling.
No, you're
or
not.
Something.
No, if you're shooting bunnies, you're gonna at 6 yards. You're gonna be completely flat.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give that a go and see how that goes.
Yeah.
Just for the rainy days, like.
Yeah, but this is what, for me, removing obstacles to my shooting.
Yes.
Is what allows me to actually train.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of... Because I remember when I started the fucking archery, I could feel how it was spilling into my everyday life. Mm-hmm. As in, like, the positive of archery. And then, you know, you'd be at work doing something, and before you give up, something will occur to you that you did in archery, and then you apply that. Yeah. And then you're recovering a problem, fixing it. And same with the fucking podcast even. It's silly little things. Mm-hmm. You're like, well, that's not what you should be doing. And da-da-da-da-da. Not that much talk was into that, but still, it's these little fundamental steps you have to make it consistently happen. Like, so yeah, it's all good. I enjoyed the Euros.
I enjoyed this as well. I'll be honest with you. I hate indoor shooting, but I still enjoyed the event.
Yeah, it's great. And look, you meet some cool people. You see some new gear that you mightn't have seen before or been aware of or been able to touch. And it's all learning, like, it's all cool.
It is.
Yeah. So,
I mean,
big hands out, hands up, whatever it is to IFAF people for doing an awesome show. And all the people who came. And the winners and the losers, because we're all winners at the end of the day. Even if we're 9th and 15th, okay? Okay, crackers, say bye-bye to Peter.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, buddy.
Want to see?